Hello YouTube, this is You're the Dragon, and I was getting ready for a quick overnight backpack trip, and I kind of noticed how much my gear has changed over the time, so I decided that I was going to do a kind of evolution of gear. So today I figured I'd start with backpacks. So we're going to go kind of from left to right. I'll kind of talk about the positives and the negatives, and we'll go from there. The first one will be the REI Mars 85 pack. By the 85, it's an 85-liter pack, thick, durable fabric, pretty much bomb-proof for all intents and purposes. This is my first pack, and when I was carrying this pack, I was carrying about 50 to 60 pounds for just small weekend outings. Most of my gear at the time was cheaper. And since it was cheaper, it meant it was both bulkier, but it also meant that it was heavier. Mainly synthetics, large stuff, cheap stuff from little retailers like Big Five. But this pack alone weighs 6 pounds. So there's a lot of weight there. This is still pretty much in its original condition. I used it about half a dozen times. But since I was carrying such a heavy load, it was kind of a long slog. Wasn't very comfortable most of the time, but it did get me through, no doubt. And for longer expeditions, when you're looking for something bomb-proof, this would be more than an adequate pack. It was reasonably priced. You can see the zippers on this thing are just massive, but a reasonable pack, but it was just way too much for me. So I kind of set this one aside in my gear. My next purchase was this one here. It's another REI pack. This is the Flash 62. I cut my pack weight in half. This one is only 3 pounds 1 ounce, almost 3 pounds 2 ounces. So the lightness was definitely an improvement. The frame on this is just kind of a peripheral hoop. Overall, it was a good pack. I did have a problem with it though. It didn't carry loads extremely well. So over in this area here, I would get like a pull in the back of my shoulder and the latissimus dorsi muscle, so it wasn't extremely comfortable for long trips. Beyond that, this pack actually worked really well. Was very functional. Had a big opening down here so I can put extra gear. Side things, top lid with both inside and outside. But yeah, it was a good pack, decent material. Once again, relatively bomb-proof, but not necessarily the most comfortable pack. So, just recently, I set this aside. On to what I'm going to be currently using. This is a recent purchase. This is the GoLite Jam 50. I will be using this one tonight on a backpacking trip. I've used it for, just taking it for walks around the block, fully loaded. Extremely comfortable. My current load is usually about 17 to 25 pounds. No more than 28 with about a week's worth of food. It looks to be really well made. I'll kind of do a more thorough review after I get back from the trip. But for weekend, multi-day outings and through hiking, this hopefully will be my go-to pack. Currently though, I've been using this. It's the Osprey Talon 33. This pack weighs in at 1 pound 14 ounces. To give you a comparison, the GoLite Jam 50 is actually only 1 pound 15 ounces, so just under 2 pounds. This is only 1 ounce lighter, and it has significantly less volume. This pack has actually been fantastic. It's extremely comfortable, relatively durable. It takes stains a little bit easily. I lean my pack up against my car when I'm getting things ready, and I've gotten like some minor oil marks and rubber from the tire marks. It's more cosmetic. It's not really. It's not important to the actual functionality of the pack. Beyond this, it's functioned very well. I use it for overnighters. It makes sure I carry minimal gear. So yeah, great pack, fantastic pack. Does have the top lid, top loading pack, outside pocket to kind of store some accessories, side pockets, and a couple of these front pouches. I do kind of like these front pouches. I'm bummed that they're not on my new pack, but I feel like I can make something. But so yeah, this is just kind of a quick go through. I went from a 6 pound pack to a 2 pound pack. So 2/3 of my weight of my pack gone. And by doing that, I really didn't compromise strength or durability. There are definitely lighter packs that I was able to find, but for the price, I mean, just directly from GoLite, this was only $109. Currently, they have a 20% off sale, so it's even cheaper. The fabric looks to be extraordinarily sturdy. I believe this will be able to do everything it needs to for me, and I really do like the way that they kind of set up the simple design, top loading without the extra top pocket. As much as the top pockets are nice, I rarely use them. I'll put stuff in them, but I still have to take off my pack to get at those things, so it really wasn't a big deal to lose that. But yeah, so I'm hoping that this thing will work out quite well tonight. I mean, I'm only doing kind of a short 7 to 8 mile hike with it into the campsite. I'm just going to kind of test things out. I also have a new tarp system, but I'll go over that when I go into sleep system or shelter systems. So yeah, hoping this one will work out well. Dropped 2/3 off my pack weight. As I said, I went from about a 55 to 60 pound pack down to a 25 pound pack when I'm really carrying a heavy load. So I look forward to having other videos to kind of show you how I've reduced my pack weight and how I've kind of improved things. And I thank you very much. As always, questions and comments are appreciated. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much.